Alright, hello my students. This is foldable 2 of section 7.3 logarithmic functions as inverses. And I started writing this here and I realized that's actually what goes on this side. Oh, you got a glimpse of what's coming out. So we're going to kind of talk about it and then we'll go ahead and do that after. I'll show you what, we can just show you now. This is going to be, we can fold it 2 pages. So here, so using a logarithmic scale is what we're going to be doing for this one here, and that's actually what's right here. And this one down here is something a little different, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So this one here, okay, so it says, in December of 2004, an earthquake with a magnitude of 9.3. If you don't know what that is, that means that's how strong the earthquake was. On a Richter scale, hit off the northwest coast of Sumatra. In March of 2005, which is the next year after that, a few months later, another earthquake with a magnitude of 8.7 hit. It's supposed to be hit here. I'll write it in just in case I hit the same spot. So using the formula of log to the intensity 1 over the intensity 2 is equal to magnitude 1 minus magnitude 2, where I is the intensity level and m is the magnitude of on the Richter scale. How many times more intense was the December earthquake than the March earthquake? So that's what we're going to use. So we're going to use the formula they gave us. We're going to write that down here. We have our log of the intensity 1 over the intensity 2 is equal to magnitude 1 minus our magnitude 2. All right. So in order to do this, we're just going to kind of substitute what we have. So our first magnitude was this one here, our 9.3. So that's what we're going to, so we still have our log to intensity 1 over intensity 2. And this is going to equal to our magnitude 1, which is our 9.3. And then we're going to go to our second one, which was this one here. So it's going to be minus our 8.7. Now we can go ahead and just do the subtraction. We have our log of intensity 1 over intensity 2 is equal to, this ends up being 0.6 or 0.6. So for now, what we have to do is we set it up in what we had before. So we have the log. We don't have a base here, but remember what I told you guys, whenever we don't have a base, it's going to be always base 10. When no base is given, then it's going to be our base 10. And this is going to be of our x here, which is intensity 1 over intensity 2 is equal to our exponential value, which is going to be for this one here, it's going to be our 0.6. So when we rewrite this here, we're going to go ahead and do it. We have our, so this is what we're looking for in here, right? We're looking for, so how many times more intense was the December earthquake to the March earthquake? So this is the intensity. So it's going to be our intensity level of 1 divided by 2, because that's how much more times it's going to be from the first one to the second one. It's going to be equal to our base, which is our 10, to the 0.6. So this is actually pretty easy. All you have to do now is just plug this into a calculator and we get about 4. So the intensity level, so I'm going to write it up here. I'm just going to go like this here. So the intensity level of the first one divided by the intensity level of the second one is going to be about 4, which is kind of crazy because if you look at it, an 8.7 to a 9.3 is, so the 9.3 is about 4 times stronger. That's crazy to me. But now we can go ahead and write it in words because they did ask us some question in words, so it only makes it fair for us to write the answer in words. So we can just put, so the December earthquake was about, and it was about 4 times as strong, or stronger, either way. Oh, I put stronger. 4 times as strong as the one in March.